Good morning, guys. All right, we are on day 4 of our 30 days of live streaming. My name is Rachel Feldman, and I help business owners, health coaches just like you to build really sustainable businesses because I see way too much coaches not making money because they don't have those basic tools. And these basic tools are pivotal for your business. So today we are going to talk about social media, which is one of my favorite topics. First off, social media is used simply for one purpose, and that is engagement. A lot of people think that Facebook is just about sharing a great link from David Wolf or Mind Body Green, or maybe you're sharing like a favorite recipe from someone else. That is not just what Facebook or any social media is about. Facebook, for example, is about, like I said, engagement. So the whole purpose of using Facebook is to be able to engage with people. So if you post a recipe and you actually say in that social media, like, hey guys, do you love this recipe? This helped me to do A, B, and C. Who is struggling with A, B, and C? You want people to actually start to, again, engage with you, which is one of the reasons that I love using live stream. Now, many people are scared of live stream. Many people are scared of shooting videos. But the great thing about live stream is, one, you don't need to be a pro at doing videos. You just need to be sharing what you typically do every day. Because again, social media is about you humanizing and engaging with people. So for example, if every day you made a smoothie for breakfast, or maybe every day you made a really quick, simple, like eggs with avocado on some, Ezekiel bread. I know it sounds so small, but people want to see how easy that is, or people want to see how to do it. Or even when you say the word like chia pudding, people start to get that fuzzy eye and think, how am I actually going to make chia pudding? So when you use social media, you want to be giving realistic, really easy tips for people to be able to see what you're about. If you're on Instagram, I always say, same thing as Facebook. You are sharing for a reason. So anything you do has to be with intention. So whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Google+, Twitter, these are all opportunities for you to share a story. So what to do and what not to do. Okay, let's start with what not to do on social media. Don't just go onto social media and sell. People do not like this. Why? Well, we're already sold to so much in this world. We get, and I say this over and over, 147 emails a day, and half of them aren't even from places you subscribe to. So don't use social media just as a way to sell. The biggest mistake that I see with coaches is they do not build authority first or trust. This can only be done by consistent social media. So it's not that you have to freak out and get anxiety and think, how am I going to fit this all and work a 9-to-5 job? The whole idea is that you start to plan your social media or create a very simple schedule. I always say, let me go to one of these pads. I have pads like this. I have little pads. I have journals. I have whiteboards, which I've shown you in each live stream. Start to plan a schedule for yourself. So what not to do is to just post once on social media and hope that it gets somebody to follow you. What to do is to be consistent. So I like to have a morning post. I like to have a post around lunch for those people that are taking a lunch break and they're going to check out. Let's just use Facebook, for example. They're going to check out Facebook, and then I like to have a night one. Now, your lunch and your night can be scheduled using buffer.com or using Meet Edgar or using Hootsuite. Now, Meet Edgar is about $75 a month. That's on your higher level. Buffer and Hootsuite are down here. And I'm going to show you, actually, if you don't want to spend any money, how to just schedule it on Facebook. What you do want to do on Facebook is you want to be sharing a reason. So don't just say, and I say this all the time, pretend this is like a picture of your ebook or your program. You don't want to just put that up there and say, join my program or download my guide. Or even if you have an event that you're inviting people to, why am I coming to your event? Make it so that when I'm reading it, and especially keep in mind social media goes fast. So keep your post short, sweet. You can say something like, if you're struggling with waking, if you're struggling with making really healthy meals at night, or if you find yourself waking up and feeling exhausted, I have created a free workshop on X date where we are covering the following topics: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then say, if you are looking for a solution to any of the above issues you are struggling with, join me for free. And when you join me, I will be giving you a free guide. So then insert the link to where they need to join. Don't just insert a link to a Facebook event, because what is the problem with that? When you do that, people can say they're interested in the event, but unless you have them actually click to the link where you are capturing, this is so important, capturing the email. Because again, the whole point of social media is you're building trust, you're building authority, but what do you want to do then? You want to get their email a phone call is coming in, to be able to get them to your program, or to be able to get them to download your opt-in freebie. Because when we talked about, and I will just show you here, when we talked about the sales funnel, remember here, this is your free offer right at the top. The whole point is that you're leading them to each, as we said the other day, the reason you're having different entry points, whether you're leading them to a challenge or a webinar right here in the middle, at the end of the day, you want to be leading them to what? Your one-on-one coaching, your paid program, and at different prices. Remember, you have a lead magnet paid program, which could be that low cost opportunity for somebody to come in, get a taste of what it's like to work with you. Then possibly you have that higher paid program, but you have to figure out what exactly is the sweet spot and what always is the goal. If maybe you on average always do that one that's 97 and you're leading them from a free offer. So what's the point of social media? To build authority and trust, to get them to the free offer, to get them to the free event or the challenge, to get them to either the low end paid product, which maybe is 37. And I just want to take out our calculator again, because this is how important, and this is how I teach a different sales funnel. This is how it is so different from what we are typically seeing. If we have a $37 product and we get 20 people, we just made $740. So in that middle part, you're at $740. Say you're leading them from a challenge to a paid product and it is 97. Maybe that's your sweet spot one. 97 times 20, 1,940. So the whole goal of social media is to build your authority. Let people know what you're about. Too often I go to coaches' personal pages, even their business pages. It's not clear to me who they are meant to serve and who they are, and what their mission is about. It's also, you're posting great information, but there's not any place for me to sign up for an offer, or for me to actually sign up for a free guide, or for me to actually contact you. So the whole point about social media is to build that engagement. So bear with me 1 second as I bring up Bitly and go around. So I showed you this the other day. Now tell me if anybody has an issue. Let's just go with actually smoothies for business owners. Remember, I can go in and I can edit. So this is smoothies, healthy smoothie. I'm going to take that healthy smoothie one. So I'm going to take this, copy, and I'm going to go to Facebook. All right, so that is our free group on Facebook, but I'm going to go to Rachel's Wellness. Now, the whole point of social media, and this is where we sometimes are like, what do I do? Is again, engagement and having different opportunities for people to sign up. So right here in your button, go to where you can say edit button. That you can lead somebody to your opt-in freebie. But right here, I can post a smoothie. Now, I love posting really great, fabulous pictures. And again, why is that really important? We've talked about this before. People are visual, especially on Facebook, especially on Instagram. And you will see this. Sometimes people don't even read, but they see a picture. And you can play around with this. What not to do is to get into the habit of not being willing to test. What to do is to test to see, do some of the people that you have on your page like long post or like short post? So what if I say, are you so busy you have a tough time making breakfast? Read this blog post for my favorite hashtag smoothie for hashtag when you drink this smoothie, you will have more energy. Pinky swear. Now, I'm going to put that right there. Go down. The one thing, as I said, about not paying for buffer Hootsuite, you can always schedule. If I wanted to schedule this at, say, 10 a.m., I could. If this was about having a really healthy dinner and making a really healthy dinner at night, I could say that this is for maybe 4:24. Of course, I would change that to PM. But let's just actually post this for 10:24 a.m. I'm going to schedule it, and right there, it is done. So the reason I show you that is because of this. Too often, we don't realize how easy it is to do these kind of things. We get so caught up and we're like, I can't do it. I can't figure it out. I don't have time. That is what we always say. But the reason that I just showed you that on Facebook is you don't need any money in your pocket to be able to schedule on a Facebook business page. So if you go in the morning while you're doing this, and like I said, 1 hour, if you can dedicate 1 hour a day, and this does not include if you're in launch mode and you're editing documents and working on a sales page and stuff like that. But if you are just running your business, I always say if you can take 1 hour a day, that probably is going to be 30 to 40 minutes in the morning and maybe 20 at night to make sure that you've followed up with emails at night, to make sure that you're on target with your social media. But if you can go and schedule those posts, even on Facebook, that is a free service. What not to do, again, is just have every post on your business page saying, sell, buy this, download this. Really make it what is that problem. Now, we talked about niche yesterday, very specifically. What are the pain points? What are the results? So every time that you're thinking about your social media, I want you, which was your homework yesterday, to go into your marketing word bank. Now, you can write your marketing word bank in a composition journal like this. You can write your marketing word bank on a whiteboard like I have in my office so that you constantly see this, so that you see what are the words that your niche needs to see over and over. This is very important in any marketing that you do on any social media. So again, this could be on Pinterest. Now you can repurpose. This is the mistake that I see coaches make all the time. It's about being smart with your time. The very post that you have on Facebook, you can go onto Pinterest and share that same picture and share that same exact verbiage. You can have your Facebook business page linked to Twitter, or you can go right to Twitter and just make it a short post. Download, or read this #smoothie, #energy blog, because Twitter needs a really short, under 150, to be able to be on Twitter. So you can actually repurpose. You can take that very post that you did on Facebook and expand it a little and turn that into a blog with the same picture. So if you can start thinking about your social media, not just as, I've got to post, but really as telling a story and engagement and saving time, which is repurposing, you can take your very Facebook post, make it on Instagram. You can take that very post, go onto Pinterest. You can take that very, shorten it to under 150, letters or different verbiage for Twitter. And that you can also take that and go on and create a blog with a great picture or a great video. And all of a sudden, you've just completed your 2 blogs a week, your daily social media. Now, the biggest mistake that I see, and do not do this, is to, again, not be consistent. And also, as I mentioned, to sell. On average, they say you want to sell once to every 6 to 7 posts. Now, again, this depends how much you post, but if you follow my 3 times a day, and do one that's kind of personal, one that is, more like download this, here's something free, and then one that's personal, and maybe you tie them back into a blog post so they come to your site and they can see what you offer. The whole goal always is, again, engagement, trust, and building authority. Last but not least, if you're not doing live streams, you are missing out, because you're missing out on a whole community that really needs to know you, needs to know your story in order to actually hire you. So with that being said, let's recap. Buffer a Hootsuite, right? Or use your phone. Instagram can go directly and feed into Twitter. You can also, from your phone, take a picture and post that right onto your business page or even your personal page with, the verbiage that you need. Bitly, as I showed you, allows you to shorten and make a link look nice. And we covered that the other day in social media and why Bitly is so great. Also, have your word bank, your marketing word bank. This is really important because you're going to get to see certain words that your niche wants to hear and needs to hear over and over. Fifth is, do not just go on and say, join my event, download this book, join my program. That does not bring people in. What brings people in is to know why. Why do I need to join your program? What am I going to learn? What are the 5 benefits? How are we going to do this? How is it going to be great for me? So really think beyond just that post. That post is a story that you are telling. So with that being said, guys, it's been a pleasure to be with you today. You can catch me tomorrow. I'm going to keep it short today because it is Sunday, and Sunday is always that day that I make sure I dedicate time to family and chill out. If we don't chill out as business owners, we walk around fried and not enjoying life in any way. So go and do something good for your self-care today, whether it's treat yourself to a pedicure or just sit and read a great book. But as I mentioned, make sure that you schedule that social media, because not showing up, even if you don't have people liking a post, trust me, people are still following you. All right, guys, don't forget to sign up for our webinar on November 17th. Have an awesome, awesome day. You can find that at www.rachelswellness.com/events. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.